Well, hello there, manatees. If you are watching this, it is because you have made the choice to do some of your cubes work, your problem solving on your reduced screen time day. So we had our lesson yesterday, right? And we went over more or less, 100 more or 100 less, or 10 more and 10 less. So remember, you had IP work. You had to do number 5, number 8, number 9, number 12, and number 13 on your Jamboard, right? And we had a little tricky one when we got down to number 14 over here. So 13 is your word problem. Be careful when you read the clues and make sure you're using your HTO chart, your place value chart, to help you find the magic number and then find the place that they're talking about, okay? So when we did number 14 together, remember we looked at the clues and we used our cube strategy. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have for the next one. So this is the one that you're ready to do today for Reduced Screen Time Wednesday. Or maybe you want to watch this because you did choose to do it yesterday for IP practice, but you want to see if your thinking is the same as mine. So the first thing I want to draw your attention to is the cubes strategy. And just like Bella said during our class, we're going to circle numbers, we're going to underline the question, looking to box in those keywords. Sometimes there's extra information that and we get rid of that. And then sometimes there's not extra information. So then we just skip it. And then we always solve. So let's take a look. Let's get busy. Let's circle some numbers. First, I'm going to read. Juan's book has 248 pages. This is 10 more pages than there are in Kevin's book. How many pages are in Kevin's book? So I'm going to circle 248, okay? And I'm going to box in 10 more. And I'm going to also box in Juan and Kevin. And the reason why is because they are the characters in my story. The final question is how many pages are in Kevin's book. So here's what Miss GW does. She makes a little thing like Kevin and then Juan. Okay? So I know Juan has 248 pages. So I'm going to go ahead and write my 248. I'm trying to figure out how many Kevin has, right? So if I have 248 for Juan, I can come over here in my HTO chart and I can write 2 hundreds, 4 tens for 40, and 8 ones, right? 248. Well, now I've got to figure out, go back to the problem. I don't want to forget. So the problem says that this is 10 more pages than there are in Kevin's book. So if 248 is 10 more, and I'm going to focus on the tens place. So let's go here, tens place. But if 40 is 10 more than what my friend has, then that must mean, Juan has 248. That must mean that Kevin has 10 less. What's 10 less than 40? 30. Now, do I change my hundreds and ones? Nope. I'm only focused on tens. 10 more or 10 less. So I keep that all the same. And just for notes, I'm going to keep these colors the same. Just to show you, the only thing I changed was my tens place. So the correct answer for this one is going to be 238. 238. All right, you're going to do number 16. Especially if it's reduced screen time day for you, you're going to do number 16 and you're going to do number 17. But I'm going to talk you through 17. I won't do it, but I will talk about it. So we're going to use the clues to answer the question. Sean counts 213 cars. Right away, I want to write that down. That might be my magic number. 213, 200s, 110, 3 ones. Maria counts 100 fewer cars than Sean. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and write this. I'm going to put a big S over by my 213. This is my workspace because I'm going to write 213 is Sean. I'm going to put an M over here because I know my hundreds less is going to come before more. And then let's look. Jaden counts 10 more cars than Maria. Ooh, we're getting tricky now. So once I figure out Maria's, then I'm going to focus on her tens place. Once I figure out Maria's, I want to go to her tens place. And that digit will change. So it's a little bit tricky, and I need to find out Maria's. So I'll give you another hint. For Maria's, this won't change because you're only looking at hundreds, right? But then when you go down and you write Jaden's, you find out how many Jaden has. This is going to be different. This is going to be different. And the only thing that's going to be the same is going to be the ones place. I hope you figure it out because this is a really cool problem. All right, and let's look at number 18. Rico has 235 stickers. Gabby has 100 more than Rico. Thomas has 10 fewer than Gabby. Write the number of each of the stickers each child has. So this is kind of like number 17. Let's do this one. Rico has 235. So I know that. I'm writing Rico. 235. Whoa, Mr. W's numbers are huge. That's because I'm rushing. I should slow down. Gabby has 100 more than Rico. So I can come back over here and use my HTO chart, but I'm going to do something different to help you. I'm going to underline my place values. I know because I'm starting to think with my brain a little bit more, and I don't need to write as much because now I'm starting to remember my lessons just a bit more. So 235, 100 more. Don't forget, I need to use my strategies. So Rico has 234. Gabby has 100 more. 100 more than 200 is 300. Am I changing the tens and ones? So Gabby has 335. What about Thomas? Thomas has 10 fewer than Gabby. This is just like that other one we did. That's the one I gave you hints. So I'm going to look at the tens place now. Thomas has 10 fewer. Am I changing the hundreds? No, I'm not. Keeping that one the same. Am I changing the 5, the ones? Nope, I'm not. Keeping it the same, but I am changing the tens place for this one. Thomas has 10 fewer than Gabby. 10 less than 30 is 20. There's the correct answer. There's the correct answer. All right, so if you didn't figure this one out yet, then I want you to really pay attention to what we just did for number 18. So you can hit pause, go back, watch it again, and then do number 17 by yourself. So if you are doing reduced screen time work with me today, number 16 and number 17, and then make sure you turn in your Jamboard because you have this work that needed to be turned in, and you have Think Central work. Don't forget. See you later.